Some nights teach more than years. Listen. Every evening found me climbing to the rooftop high, watching clouds drift slowly through the orange evening sky. The building stretched forever like a maze of concrete dreams. Nothing ever looked exactly the way it seems. The traffic made a rhythm somewhere far below. Street lights drawing rivers with a gentle golden glow. I believe the city held the answer to it all, waiting for the moment when I finally hear the call. Grandma used to tell me, don't race against the years. Strength is built through patience, not through fear. Back then those words felt smaller than my plans. I thought success was something held inside your hands. Friends and I imagined lives we someday own, talking until sunrise where the cold wind had blown. Fancy cars, bright lights, names everybody knew. Certain every dream was only waiting to come true. Looking back I smile at everything we said, how innocent our hearts were inside every conversation we led. We didn't know the mountain hidden in the climb, or that the greatest victories would simply take their time. Every skyline tells a story, every window hides a prayer. Sometimes what you're searching for has already been there. Above the rooftops I found my way, not in tomorrow but in today. Every sunrise, every mile built my heart a little while. Above the rooftops dreams still fly like morning colors in the sky. The world kept changing endlessly, but hope kept changing me. Yeah. Years carried me through neighborhoods I'd never seen. Different streets, but somehow chasing the same dream. Coffee shops filled before the morning light. People fighting silent battles every night. A taxi driver smiled though we worked all day. Still finding jokes along the way. A waitress saved each paycheck for a daughter's school, teaching me determination without trying to look cool. A painter filled old brick walls with colors bold, turning forgotten corners into stories told. The janitor whistled while the sunrise came, showing quiet dignity needs no famous name. That's when something slowly changed inside my mind. Success became a different thing to find. Less about applause echoing through a crowd, more about sleeping peacefully without regret aloud. The road gets longer, the heart grows stronger. Every season leaves a mark, even stars begin in dark. One autumn evening I returned once more, standing where I stood so many times before. The skyline still reflected in the river's gentle flow, but I wasn't chasing what I used to know. The view had never truly changed at all, only the eyes watching from the wall. The dreams were still alive, only shaped anew, built from honesty instead of chasing every view. I remembered every laugh that filled those nights, every promise made beneath the city lights. Some friends moved on, some remained near, some became memories growing clearer every year. The rooftops taught a lesson books can never write. The strongest people keep believing after night, not because the road becomes less steep, but because their promises are theirs to keep. Morning painted silver across every glass tower, quietly announcing another waking hour. Workers filled the sidewalks with determined pace, hope reflected softly on every face. Life keeps asking questions nobody expects, changing every chapter with unexpected steps. Yet every challenge leaves another key, unlocking parts of who we're meant to be. I don't envy distant lights anymore, but wonder what waits behind another door. The richest view I've ever come to know lives inside the strength we choose to grow. If tomorrow calls me somewhere far away, I'll carry these lessons every day, because no skyline can define a soul, only the choices that make it whole. Above the rooftop, morning came, nothing ever stayed the same. Every scar became a guide, every fear was left behind. Above the rooftop, hope remains, growing stronger through the rains. The highest place I've ever known was finding peace within my own. The city keeps breathing, the seasons keep turning, new dreamers keep climbing, and somewhere tonight someone is looking across another skyline, believing the future is waiting, not knowing they're already becoming it.
Everybody sees the finish line. Nobody sees the road. When my pockets barely carried enough to survive, every morning felt like proving I deserved to stay alive. The neighborhood kept whispering stories through the night, street lamps painting broken sidewalks in a golden light. Mama never complained even when the rent was late. She smiled through the pressure and called it faith. Watching her taught me strength without a single speech. Some lessons only silence has the power to teach. I dreamed about success like it lived across the sky, certain that one big moment would completely change my life. Thought a nicer house would silence every fear. Thought a full bank account would make the future clear. Nobody ever tells you what arrives with every climb. Every new beginning asks for something every time. Responsibility grows faster than applause. Every achievement carries hidden laws. The higher you rise, the farther people stare. Some clap because they love you, some because you're there. Some hope you keep winning, others wait to watch you fall. That's when you discover who really answers when you call. Every mountain changes you. Every season leaves its mark. Hey. Strength isn't built in daylight, it's built inside the dark. More than the applause, more than the gold. The strongest stories are never fully told. Every dream achieved, every road you've crossed reminds you every victory comes with its own cost. Years kept moving faster than the city trains below, teaching me directions no classroom could ever know. I met people wearing confidence like designer clothes, still carrying questions nobody else could expose. Money fixed the problems money was designed to fix, but it never healed the cracks life quietly mixed. Peace couldn't be ordered or bought overnight. It had to be earned through choosing what was right. I've watched old friendships slowly disappear, not because of distance, but because of fear. Success changes schedules, expectations, pace. Sometimes people stop recognizing your face. Still I learned that character survives the test long after trophies have been put to rest. A quiet conversation means more than noisy fame. When everybody forgets your name, don't measure your worth by the crowd that cheers. Measure it by the people still standing after years. Oh, one cold evening I drove back through the streets. I knew every corner somehow looked familiar and new. The old grocery store still open before dawn, while generations quietly kept moving on. Kids were laughing where we used to dream for hours, imagining success meant cars and towers. I smiled because I finally understood life isn't measured by what's looking good. The richest moments rarely make the news. They're hidden in the choices that we choose. Helping someone when nobody will know. Keeping your word when walking away feels easier to do. The skyline still shines exactly as before, but now I search for something more. Not another title, not another prize, just the courage to look people in the eyes. Tomorrow will arrive whether I'm ready or not. Life keeps testing everything I've got. Some days feel heavy from the moment they begin. Still I remind myself the hardest battles happen within. I don't chase every spotlight anymore, or wonder what's behind another door. The greatest wealth I've ever come to find lives inside a peaceful state of mind. Every scar became another guide. Every failure pushed my fear aside. Every long night shaped another part of me until I became the person I couldn't get to see. If another mountain waits beyond this road, I'll carry hope instead of another load. Because strength isn't something you're simply born with. It's built one decision at a time. Yeah. More than the applause, more than the fame. The strongest heart is never chasing a name. Every sunrise proves there's another chance to grow. The greatest victory is becoming who you know. The lights will dim, the crowds will leave, the trophies gather dust, but your character, that's the part that remains. Hey, hey. The city never really sleeps. It just changes the people walking through it. Empty streets and fading lights, coffee steam floating through another sleepless night. Every window tells a story no one's ever gonna read. Everybody wants tomorrow while they're starving for today. Old brick buildings wearing decades on their face. Every crack inside the sidewalk knows somebody lost a race. Dreamers chasing dollar signs beneath the neon glow, thinking every open door is somewhere they should go. Then I met a man with silver in his hair, old denim jacket, 1,000-mile stare. He never talked like someone trying to sound wise. He spoke like someone who survived too many goodbyes. He smiled and said, take your time, kid. The fastest road ain't always where life lives. You can own 100 watches made of gold, still never buy another minute when you're old. I looked around, the city sounded different somehow. Morning always finds the ones who stay, even after darkness fades away. Every scar becomes another line, written somewhere deep inside your mind. Don't let your heart become too cold. Don't trade your soul for things you hold. Every sunrise writes another page. Keep your fire through every age. He pointed toward the skyline turning blue, said, look, the world keeps starting new. The people chasing everything too fast usually become a photograph of their past. I've seen rich men eat alone every night, poor musicians laugh until daylight. I've watched kings lose everything they built, while unknown fathers raise legends without guilt. The wind carried yesterday somewhere west, like every memory finally finding rest. He kept speaking, success ain't loud, it whispers. It's the daughter waiting by the door, the mother saying she's still proud, the friend who answers without asking why, the peace you feel before goodbye. No crowd applauded, no cameras rolled, yet somehow those words felt heavier than gold. Some roads disappear behind the rain, some lessons only arrive through pain. Every heartbeat counts a borrowed day. trusting someone else grows the tree. Yeah, years move quietly after that night. Different apartments, different jobs, different people saying forever, then leaving before sunrise. Friends became strangers, strangers became family. Every goodbye carved another line inside me. Some dreams happen, others never left a notebook. Life doesn't read our plans, it writes its own book. I stopped measuring life in trophies, stop chasing every louder room. Sometimes peace arrives wearing old sneakers instead of expensive suits and perfume. Now every morning I open the window slow, listen to birds louder than traffic below. Funny, they never worry who's watching them sing. Maybe freedom was always that simple thing. A quiet breakfast, someone laughing nearby. No reason to hurry, no reason to lie. Morning always finds the ones who stay, even after darkness fades away. All the people who still know your name, everything else is just another game. When tomorrow finally calls your soul, love is all you'll ever truly hold. Sometimes I still walk those same old blocks. The record store closed, corner diner gone. Different faces, same sunrise. Different stories, same sky. Maybe the old man knew we'd never meet again. Maybe that's why he never asked my name. Some conversations aren't meant to last forever, only long enough to change forever. Now younger kids stop me on the train, talking about pressure, money, fame. I tell them, build something that survives applause. Protect your peace, question every cause. Don't lose your kindness trying to look strong. The hardest people often hide the deepest wrong. Call your parents, answer your friends, say I love you before the ending ends. Because nobody knows when the final chorus plays. Morning arrives without asking permission. Another page, another chance. The streets keep talking, the sun keeps rising. Somewhere between yesterday and tomorrow, hope still walking home. Hope still walking home. Another morning waiting somewhere beyond the skyline. One more morning finds my soul. Yeah, all right. Another page begins to roll. Every shadow leaves the street when the rising sun and memories meet. One more morning, one more chance. Life keeps leading every day. Hold the fire, don't let it fade. Every promise, every promise that we made. Yeah. 4:30 coffee cooling on the window frame. Street lights slowly giving up they fading flame. Every empty avenue remembers someone's name. Every broken dream still whispers just the same. Taxi tires singing underneath the rain. People carrying smiles while hiding quiet pain. Everybody running like tomorrow's running late. Trying to beat the clock, nobody can escape. I found an old musician outside the station wall. Worn leather jacket, weathered eyes that saw it all. His hands were rough from decades chasing melodies, yet somehow carried more than any luxury. He nodded once before he spoke so slow, like every word deserved a place to grow. He said, don't confuse attention with respect. The loudest room forgets you first. The strongest trees don't fight the wind, they simply learn how not to break. I stood there listening. The city suddenly felt smaller. More morning washes yesterday away. Still our memories decide to stay. Every heartbeat writes another line. Some are yours and some are mine. Hold your people close tonight, even when you're chasing light. Every sunrise brings a brand new star. Carry hope inside your heart. He pointed toward the orange morning sky. See that? Nothing argues with the sunrise, it simply arrives. I bury friends who own the world. I've met strangers richer than kings, not because of money, but because somebody waited for them to come home. The wind carried newspaper pages through the street, like yesterday, trying to leave quietly. Storefront windows reflected younger versions of myself, dreaming bigger than fear, running faster than doubt, believing success lives somewhere far away. Now I know. Sometimes success sounds like laughter inside a small apartment. Sometimes it smells like breakfast before work. Sometimes it's silence after finally forgiving yourself. Nobody teaches those victories, life does. Time never asks permission, it keeps moving. The question isn't whether you'll become somebody. The question is, will you still recognize yourself when you do? Yeah. Years pass quietly, cities change, phones change, faces change, but mornings never did. The sun still painted rooftops gold, birds still ignored the stock market, children still laugh without needing reasons. Maybe happiness never disappeared, maybe we simply walk too fast to notice now. Whenever pressure fills my chest, I slow down, I breathe. I remember an old stranger who never asked my name, yet somehow changed my future. Every generation leaves something behind. Some leave buildings, some leave songs, some leave advice that keeps living inside another person. Maybe that's enough, maybe that's forever. One more morning lights the way. Yesterday has gone away. Every road becomes a part of the map inside your heart. When the evening comes again, hold on tightly to your friends. Everything will fade someday. Love's the only thing that stays. The streets wake up, the coffee gets cold. Another sunrise, another sunrise. Another chance to become the person you promised yourself you'd be. The city teaches lessons no classroom ever could. Some people learn from books, some people learn from laws. I grew up watching headlights crawl beneath the evening rain. Every window held a dream, every doorway hid some pain. Black cars past the corner like a movie in slow motion. Men inside look powerful, untouched by any emotion. Tailored coats and polished shoes, gold shining on their wrists. Everybody knew their names, everybody made a wish. Young kids stared in silence, thinking wealth could stop the clock, thinking money built the kingdom, strong enough to never dry. But the elders near the barbershop would barely turn their heads. They had seen too many giants lose the crowns above their heads. One of them would tap his cane and quietly tell the youth, nothing built by pride can ever hide itself from truth. Back then I thought he sounded tired, bitter from another age, like a man who never made it past the opening page. But years will show the meaning buried deep inside his tone. Every ruler meets a moment when the throne feels like a stone. Youth only see the spotlight, never notices the heat,
never sees the sleepless nights
behind the victory speech, never sees the empty kitchen in a mansion made of glass, never asks how many loyal people vanished in the past. We admired every symbol, every chain and foreign car. Never understood the distance between happiness and stars. Thought the top was some location where your worries disappear. But the higher that you climb, the more you learn to live with fear. Every handshake hides intention, every smile can carry doubt. Every room gets strangely quiet when the money finally runs out. Every empire has a weakness underneath its marble floor. Every locked and guarded palace still contains an open door.
No crown can hold forever.
No tower stops the rain.
Every name becomes a whisper.
Every fortune leaves a stain.
No throne defeats the seasons.
No power conquers time. Only what you gave the world
We'll live beyond the skyline.
when the music stops playing, when the crowd forgets the show. Only love and honest actions tell the world which way you go.
No crown can hold forever.
Only character remains. Only stories keep on walking.
After footsteps,
Yeah. Leave the rain. Years passed. I watched the neighborhood rewrite itself in stone. Old stores became new towers, crowded blocks became unknown. Men who once controlled the avenue were missing from the scene. Names that used to shake the city disappeared like broken dreams. One man owned a dozen buildings, had a driver at the gate. People waited for his answer, people praising like the great. Then the market turned against him, friends stopped calling overnight. Every promise made in daylight disappeared without a fight. He used to enter rooms and everybody stood to shake his hand. Later he would sit alone when no one recognized the man. That was when I understood how temporary power feels. It can make an army gather, but it cannot make them real. Another man repaired the elevators in a housing block. Wore the same old faded jacket, always working round the clock. Never had expensive watches, never had his name in lights, but he helped the elderly carry groceries every night. When he died, the whole community filled every empty seat. People came from every building, every hallway, every street. Children spoke about his kindness, mothers cried beside the door. He possessed almost nothing, yet he somehow left us more. That day changed my definition of achievement and success. It was never what you gathered, it was what you gave your best. Never how many people feared you when you entered through a room, but how many felt protected when their lives were filled with gloom. I had seen rich men with everything still starving deep within. Seen poor families share a meal and somehow feel like they could win. Seen a worker kiss his children after 12 exhausting hours, holding more within that moment than a king inside his towers. The city has a method for correcting every scale, turning headlines into memories, turning triumph into tales. It gives confidence to dreamers, then it asks what dreams are worth. Because every kind of greatness must be tested on this earth. The lights get dimmer,
the
streets keep moving,
the
names keep changing, but truth stays still. No
crown can hold forever.
No tower stops the rain.
Every victory turns quiet.
Every pleasure knows some pain.
No throne defeats the seasons.
No power conquers time.
Only what you gave the world
We'll live
beyond
the skyline. We'll live beyond the skyline. Yeah. The city wakes before the people do. Every morning near the corner train, a young girl waited in the pouring rain. sketchbook tucked beneath her weathered coat, filling empty pages with every note. She never chased the loudest crowd, never needed to be seen out loud. She watched reflections in the cafe glass, wondering how quickly childhood passed. The old neighbors gathered by the market stand, coffee cups warm in tired hands. They laughed about years that disappeared, dreams they chased and things they feared. One man smiled and quietly said, never let tomorrow live inside your head. Life is built one step at a time, not by rushing every climb. She nodded without saying much, holding tightly to her artist's touch. Every drawing carried pieces of hope, trying to learn how ordinary people cope. Every street remembers names, even after seasons change. Every dream begins so small, before it learns to stand up tall. Hold your faith when nights are long, keep your heart where it belongs. Every sunrise writes anew a better road in front of you. Years kept moving like passing trains, bringing victories, bringing pains. Storefront signs slowly changed, nothing in the city stayed the same. The old bookstore closed one spring, silence replaced everything, but the owner left one simple sign: kindness always survives time. Those words stayed inside my mind long after the letters disappeared. Sometimes buildings fall apart, but good advice stays crystal clear. I met a taxi driver late one night, driving through the glowing lights. He said he carried thousands home, yet still felt nobody walked alone. Every passenger tells a story, whether they speak or simply stare. Everybody hides a battle, everybody needs someone there. The traffic lights turn green again, the city breathed beneath the rain. His words echoed through the glass long after that moment passed. Don't waste the skyline, build a road beneath your feet. Don't chase applause, because someone worth meeting. One autumn afternoon I found children playing on abandoned ground. No expensive toys, no perfect place, only laughter filling empty space. An elderly woman watched nearby, smiling as the hours passed by. She said, people spend years searching far away for happiness they already gave away. She pointed toward the playground gate, success arrives a little late. It isn't only what you earn, it's what your grandchildren return. Those words carry quiet weight, far beyond ambition's gate. Sometimes wisdom speaks so low, only patient hearts can know. Every street remembers names, even after seasons change. Every dream begins so small, before it learns to stand up tall. Hold your faith when nights are long, keep your heart where it belongs. Every sunrise writes anew, another chance begins with you. Now I walk those same old roads, different faces, different clothes. Coffee shops replaced old bars, new lights covering old scars. Still I notice little things, morning birds with broken wings, neighbors carrying groceries home, making sure nobody walks alone. Success became a different word, not the loudest thing I heard. It became a helping hand, someone choosing to understand. A father waiting after work, a mother hiding all of hurt, friends who answer late at night just to make another morning bright. Those moments never make the news, never win expensive views, yet somehow they outlast every headline from the past. If another dreamer stands today, looking far beyond the bay, hoping life becomes more kind, Another night, another page, another story waiting beneath the streetlight. Yeah. 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 Another night. Yeah. Every Friday after sunset I walk the same old block, past the laundromat that never seemed to close around the clock. The barber swept the sidewalk while the radio played low. Kids were riding rusty bicycles with nowhere else to go. Mrs. Green would feed the pigeons every evening after 6, always wearing the same raincoat nobody remembered to fix. She smiled at every stranger like she'd known them all for years, carrying quiet kindness stronger than most people's fears. Across the street an old mailbox leaned a little to one side, filled with handwritten letters people never picked up in time. Sometimes I stop and wonder where those words were meant to land. How many dreams were folded by an unfamiliar hand? The city moved around them, buses roaring through the night, yet those little silent moments somehow always felt alive. I learned that not every story lives beneath the neon sign. Some are written softly when nobody is looking at the time. Letters under the street light, waiting through the night, holding little pieces of somebody's life. Letters under the street light, never asking why. Some dreams find tomorrow, some become goodbye. There was a man who sold newspapers on the corner every day, never spoke about himself, just asked if you were okay. People hurried past him chasing meetings, trains and pay, but he remembered every face that happened by his way. One cold December morning I asked him why he smiled. He laughed and said, life's shorter than we think, my child. Money fills a pocket, but it never fills a room. Love's the only thing that keeps on growing after June. His words stayed with me longer than the headlines that he sold. Long after yesterday's news had already grown old, I stopped rushing through the evenings like I used to do before. Started noticing the little things I always would ignore. Steam rising from the bakery before the break of dawn. A father holding his son's hand while quietly walking home. Someone helping carry groceries without expecting praise. Tiny acts of goodness brighter than the city's haze. The skyline changes, the seasons turn, but hearts remember what buildings never left. Summer faded in the autumn like a favorite record ends. Leaves collected on the sidewalks where we laughed with childhood friends. Some moved to different cities chasing bigger dreams away. Some stayed behind and built a quiet life from day to day. I still hear those conversations when the evening starts to fall, echoes bouncing off the brickwork of the old community hall. We thought we'd never grow apart, never lose another faith, never learn how silence slowly fills an empty place. Life had other plans waiting patiently ahead. Some dreams became reality, some dreams stayed unsaid. Still, I wouldn't trade those ordinary nights for all the wealth on earth, because they taught me people always matter more than what there was. I walk a little slower through familiar city blocks, not because I'm tired, because I've learned to watch children chasing soccer balls between the parked up cars, an old couple sharing coffee underneath the evening stars. The florist closing up the shop, arranging one last rose, a musician by the subway playing songs nobody knows. Success once looked like headlines, now it feels like peace. A dinner with your family, a promise that you keep. Calling someone just to ask them how they're really doing lately. Being present instead of always chasing maybe. The city taught me none of us are guaranteed tomorrow, so celebrate the laughter while you're strong enough to borrow. Say the words that matter before time decides to run. Don't wait for perfect weather. Today is always one. Letters under the street light, blowing soft tonight, keep
windows slowly darken. Another night folds into morning. And so, yeah.
The last bus always comes a little quieter. Yeah. Bus always comes a little quieter. Yeah. Last bus waiting underneath the fader station light. People carrying pieces of another working night. Coffee cups gone cold beside the empty metal bench. Autumn wind drifting with the smell of concrete drenched. The newspaper rolls slowly down the avenue alone, like a message from a decade that nobody had known. An old mechanic locked the shop, and way before he left, another ordinary evening carrying quiet depth. When I was 17, this stop was full of louder dreams. Laughing with my closest friends beneath the yellow beams. We argued who would make it first beyond our little town. Certain nothing in this life could ever slow us down. Every promise felt eternal, every night felt young. Every song outside the diner felt like it had just begun. Nobody believed that time could separate the crew. Nobody imagined yesterday would disappear so soon.
Last bus on Maple Avenue,
Rolling through the night,
taking little memories
beyond the city lights.
Last bus on Maple Avenue,
Every stop a name, people leave with different lives, but hearts remain the same. Mr. Alvarez owned the grocery on the corner every year. He remembered every customer and called them all my dear. Didn't ask how much you carry, never judged the clothes you wore. Always found another reason just to smile a little more. He once told me, while arranging apples near the door,
everybody's chasing somewhere.
very few know what they're chasing for. I laughed because I thought success was waiting somewhere far, hidden in a skyline, hidden in an expensive car. Years passed, the grocery changed, new owners painted different signs, but kindness somehow stayed alive between those narrow lines. Sometimes places disappear, yet something always stays. The way somebody treated you can outlive all the days.
Hold your people close
Before another season goes,
time keeps moving
faster than we know. There was a woman every Tuesday feeding birds beside the square, always leaving extra bread because she said that hope was shared. Nobody interviewed her, nobody wrote her name, yet everyone who knew her somehow never stayed the same. Across the street, a saxophone escaped an open door, playing melodies that sounded like forgotten years before. Cars kept rushing home beneath the evening traffic glow. Our music floated slowly where impatient people go. Funny how the smallest things become the biggest part. Not expensive celebrations, but the moments touching hearts. A handshake after hard days, coffee before dawn. Someone waiting patiently long after hope seemed gone.
Last bus on Maple Avenue,
Still running through the rain. Every ride reminds me nothing stays the same.
last bus on Maple Avenue,
Still carrying dreams home, even when the city's loud. Nobody walks alone. Now I walk much slower through these neighborhoods at night, watching apartment windows. Each one holding different lives. Someone studying for college, someone rocking a newborn child, someone saying one last prayer, someone learning how to smile. The barber still remembers stories from another age. The bakery still opens long before the morning breaks. The crossing guard still waves at kids exactly every day. Little things reminding me the world is still okay. Success became much quieter than I believed before. Less about the numbers, more about who's at your door. Less about attention, more about respect. More about the promises that people still expect. I stopped counting everything that couldn't truly last. Started counting friendships that survived the changing past. Because trophies gather dust, buildings slowly fall apart, but loyalty keeps beating like a second hidden heart. Yeah.
If another young dreamer waits beneath these station lights, looking toward tomorrow, wondering how to change their life, I hope somebody tells them, dream with everything you own, but don't become a stranger. Ooh, to the place that raised your soul. Yeah. Call your mother sometime, it's busy, old friends too. Say thank you more often. Stay honest when it's hard to do. Because cities never love you back the way your people can. And no amount of success replaces one real helping hand. One day you'll be older, standing where I stand, watching someone younger, trying hard to understand. Maybe you'll remember these ordinary streets, how they quietly prepared you for every life.
Yeah. Another night, another story. Listen. The city never really falls asleep. It only learns how to whisper. And every whisper carries somebody's dream. Nothing feels the same. Every empty avenue still remembers every name. Traffic lights blinking to a rhythm of their own. Concrete kingdoms somehow make you feel alone. Hands inside my jacket while the cold wind blows. Thinking about the places only memory knows. The skyline paints a picture only night can draw. Every crack inside the pavement hides another law. Life don't move in straight lines, never really did. Every grown-up still protects the dreams they hid. People wear a smile like expensive clothes, trying not to let the world discover what nobody knows. Every building keeps a million silent prayers. Every window hides somebody fighting private fears. The city's full of echoes from another time. Broken melodies still somehow sound sublime. I remember being younger with impossible plans, thinking every answer waited just beyond my hands. Now I understand the road is never smooth. Every single scar becomes another hidden truth. Sometimes losing teaches more than winning ever could. Sometimes darkness proves the light was always good. Hear the silence speaking low. Every mile helps you grow. Even when the answers hide, keep the fire burning inside. When the city breathes beneath the stars, healing every invisible scar. One more corner, one more dream. Nothing's ever what it seems. Hold your hope above your fears. Carry all your wasted years. Morning always finds the sky, teaching broken souls to fly. Yeah, rain begins to fall across the empty street. Every drop keeps dancing to a patient beat. Old reflections shimmer underneath my feet, like forgotten conversations we can never repeat. The coffee shops are sleeping with their lights turned low, waiting for another wave of people they don't know. Some chase fortune, some chase fame. Some forgot the reason why they started in the game. Some became rich but lost their peace. Others owned almost nothing but their joy increased. Funny how success can wear 1,000 different faces. Sometimes it arrives in unexpected places. Every train keeps moving whether we climb aboard. Every second offers something worth moving toward. The future doesn't ask about the past we've made. It only asks if we'll keep walking unafraid. That's the beauty hidden underneath the pain. Every sunrise lets us start again. Yeah. Neon signs still flicker through the morning mist, like unfinished dreams refusing to exist. Only in imagination anymore.
They're knocking softly at tomorrow's door. I watch strangers helping strangers in the rain without expecting anything to gain. Little moments people never celebrate. Quiet kindness somehow changes fate. Heroes don't always wear expensive clothes. Sometimes they're the people nobody knows, working every shift without a single cheer, still protecting everyone they hold dear. The city taught me patience over time. Every failure slowly turned into a climb. Nothing beautiful appears overnight. Even stars need darkness before they shine bright. Yeah. Don't measure life by money in your hand. Measure it by everyone who understands. Don't count the trophies standing on your shelf. Count the nights you never gave up on yourself. Morning slowly colors every rooftop gold. Every story waits for someone to be told. Children laugh before they know the weight of fear, living in a world that's perfectly sincere. Maybe that's the lesson we've ignored too long. Hope survives inside the quiet, not the strong. Yeah. Every generation walks a different road, still carrying the same invisible load. Searching for acceptance, searching for a place, trying not to lose themselves inside the race. But peace isn't waiting somewhere far away. Sometimes it walks beside us every day. I've seen broken hearts become the strongest souls. I've seen empty hands achieve impossible goals. I've seen winter turn to flowers every spring. Life is funny ways of changing everything. The horizon opens like another page. Every passing year brings wisdom with age. Nothing lasts forever, not the joy of pain. Every ending welcomes something new again. The streets remember every dreamer's name, even if the world forgets why they came. So if you're standing somewhere all alone tonight, wondering if tomorrow still holds light, listen to the rhythm underneath your feet. Every heartbeat carries its own beat. Every breath is proof the story isn't done. Every dawn begins where night has run. Keep believing when the answers disappear. Keep your vision stronger than your fear. One small step can change an entire life.
Late nights, cold air, another walk through another memory. The city never really sleeps, it just breathes a little quieter. It's 3:52, the boulevard is still alive. Taxi lights reflecting while the rest is dreamers drive. Coffee in my hand, but my thoughts are running wild. Trying to recognize the person from my childhood smile. These sidewalks watch me grow from nothing into more. Every cracked up pavement knew what I was fighting for. Old apartment windows glowing soft above the street. Every family carrying a story incomplete. Back when every dollar felt impossible to earn. Every wrong decision gave another chance to learn. Mama always said keep your faith through every storm, even when tomorrow never promised anything warm. Winter nights were colder than the coat upon my back, but somehow hope kept shining through the darkest lag. Friends talked about success like it was just around the bend, never knowing every shortcut has another end. Time moved quicker than we ever could believe. Some stayed faithful, some decided just to leave. Some became strangers with familiar names. Others stayed exactly who they claimed. Every corner knows your story, every shadow knows your name. Keep your eyes upon the morning, nothing beautiful comes easy anyway. Where the street lights slowly fade, dreams are quietly remade. Every mile, every fight leads us toward another life. Carry hope through every storm, keep your spirit safe and warm. When tomorrow calls your name, nothing stays exactly the same. Rain begins to dance across the empty avenue,
making every neon sign appear completely new. People rushing home with worries on their minds, searching for the peace that's always hard to find. I remember old conversations on the stairs, speaking about futures like nobody had fears. We believed the world would open every door, never understanding life demanded something more. Success arrived without the fireworks we dreamed. Nothing ever looked exactly how it seemed. Money paid the bills and quieted the noise, but it couldn't bring back yesterday's simple joys. I've seen expensive watches hiding lonely hearts. I've seen broken families, some are making brand new starts. I've seen ordinary people changing someone's fate just because they chose compassion over hate. Maybe greatness isn't measured by applause. Maybe kindness is the strongest human cause. Maybe every small decision that we make builds the future one heartbeat at a break. Don't lose yourself chasing what disappears. The richest soul isn't measured in years. Every sunrise writes another page. Wisdom grows stronger with age. Morning stars arriving through the silver sky. Clouds are slowly moving as another day goes by. Construction workers laughing with their morning tea, living proof that purpose doesn't need luxury. Children waiting for the school bus down the road, still untouched by life's invisible load. Their eyes still carry possibilities untold, brighter than the sunrise turning rooftops gold. Maybe that's the answer we've ignored for years, learning how to smile despite our fears. Every setback leaves another lesson there, teaching us resilience, teaching us to care. I watch seasons paint these neighborhoods anew, different faces but the dreams remain true. Every generation starts where others end, trying once again the world to mend. The skyline slowly disappears behind the morning haze, yet every single street remembers yesterday's old graffiti, fading from forgotten walls, still reminding us how quickly childhood calls. Some people chase fortune across the sea, others simply search for who they're meant to be. Neither road is wrong if your heart stays real. Only you can know exactly how you feel. I learned peace arrives in quiet conversation, not inside applause or admiration. Sometimes sitting silently beneath the dawn shows how many battles you've already won. The city taught me patience, stone by stone, showing no one truly walks alone. Even strangers passing in the crowd carry dreams they never speak aloud. Where the streetlights slowly fade, hope is never truly late. Every scar becomes a guide, every tear is left behind. When the sunrise fills the air, you'll remember why you're there. Every road you've traveled through was preparing something new. Keep believing, don't let go, even when the answers never show. One more step, one more day, you'll find your own way. Yeah. The streets grow louder, morning opens every window. Another dream begins where another ended. One more August, one more memory. The streets remember everything. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Late August evenings carried heat through the neighborhood hair. Kids still laughing on the sidewalks without a single care. The old brick buildings watched another summer slowly fade, holding every promise that a younger heart once made. I was 16, staring farther than the city skyline reached, believing every goal was only one more lesson each. The basketball bounced against the cracked up pavement floor, every echo sounded like we'd stay forevermore. The barber knew every family that walked inside his door. The grocery on the corner looked exactly like before. Neighbors waved from porches underneath the fading sun, talking like tomorrow had already been won. Grandma watered flowers while the radio played low. Stories from another lifetime only elders know. Mama smiled and told me not to hurry through the years. Life gets louder when you're older, don't rush into your fears. Back then I couldn't understand the meaning in her eyes. Every warning sounded small beneath the summer sky. I thought growing up was freedom waiting down the road, never knowing every blessing carries its own load. Yeah. Some memories never leave, they just grow quieter with time. Every street remembers names, even after the signs are gone. Yeah. One more August on Maple Avenue, golden sunset shining through. Every laugh still fills the air, like we never really left there. Yeah. One more August in my soul, pieces somehow made me whole. Though the seasons came and flew, part of me stayed there with you. Yeah. Yeah. Every evening we would gather near the empty baseball field, talking about the kind of future hard work, hope would build. Someone dreamed of Hollywood, another dreamed of fame. Some just wanted steady work and a respected name. Nobody imagined how quickly years could run, or how many conversations would disappear with the sun. One friend moved across the country searching for a start, another stayed behind protecting family from the heart. The neighborhood kept changing while the seasons passed us by. Fresh paint on old buildings, taller towers touched the sky. New families filled the houses where familiar faces live, yet every streetlight somehow held the memories it kept. Sometimes I walk alone when everybody slept, listen to the silence that the daytime never let. The breeze carried echoes from a long forgotten game, like childhood whispered softly every time it called my name. Time doesn't ask permission, it simply keeps moving on. The people change, the streets change, but the lessons stay. Yeah. Yeah. Years later I returned beneath another autumn moon, recognizing little things that vanished much too soon. The old cafe was different, the movie house was gone, yet the morning sunlight still arrived before the dawn. Children filled the playground just like we once did before, running toward tomorrow without knowing what's in store. Their dreams looked just as endless as our own had looked back then, believing every ending always starts again. I smile remembering bicycles lined outside the fence, learning that the richest days were measured not by cents. We owned so very little, yet somehow felt complete, finding all the happiness inside familiar streets. Success arrived much later than I thought it ever would, teaching me that patience often builds the strongest good. Money solves some problems, but it couldn't buy those days or bring back summer evenings wrapped in amber haze. Yeah. Now I tell the younger ones the things I used to hear. Don't be afraid of growing, but don't rush another year. Take another picture, stay a little after dark. Hold on to the little moments that leave the biggest mark. Life isn't only trophies standing on a shelf. Sometimes the greatest victory is staying true yourself. Every goodbye opens yet another unknown door. Every quiet struggle makes your spirit something more. The avenue keeps breathing every morning with the sun, welcoming new dreamers as another race is run. Somewhere someone's writing stories just like we once wrote, filling empty notebooks with impossible hope. One more August on Maple Avenue, every dream still feels brand new. Though the years have carried on, those memories are never gone. One more August in my heart, where every ending found its start. If tomorrow calls my name, I'll remember where I came. Hey. I'll remember where I came. Hey. The sidewalks are quieter now, the faces are different, the seasons keep turning, but somewhere beneath every streetlight, the echoes of young dreams are still alive. And every song
Some things can't be bought, some things have to be lived.
Yeah. It was nearly 4 in the morning when the city slowed down. Cold air drifting softly through the oldest part of town. Traffic lights blinking with nobody around. Only distant train wheels making lonely sounds. Grandfather always told me character comes first. Before the money, before the fame, before the thirst. I smiled back then, too young to understand. Thinking success was something I could hold inside my hands. Growing up we measured life by what we didn't own. Watching people leave the neighborhood, chasing dreams unknown. Some wore expensive sneakers just to hide the pain. Some carry quiet storms nobody could explain. The apartment walls are stories written deep inside. Dreams, regrets, victories people tried to hide. Neighbors knew each other long before the sun would rise. Truth was easier to recognize without disguise. We all wanted something bigger than the streets we knew, believing every promise somehow would come true. Looking back I finally understand today, the strongest foundations never wash away.
When everything begins to fall, who still answers when you call? That's the measure, that's the proof. Built on stone, not on gold. Not every victory can be sold. When the nights grow cold and long, real hearts help you stay strong. Built on trust through every storm, keeping every promise warm. When tomorrow feels unknown, stand beside the ones you know.
Yeah, years move quicker than the trains beneath the ground. Different faces everywhere but familiar sounds. Coffee shops open before the break of day, while dreamers kept believing there was still another way. I met people wearing confidence like perfect clothes, but underneath the surface nobody really knows. Some could speak forever about loyalty and pride, yet vanished with the first change in the tide. Life is funny ways of pulling back the mask, showing who remains without being asked. Every challenge quietly reveals the truth, teaching lessons no classroom can produce. There were nights I questioned every road I take, wondering how much pressure one heart could take. Still I kept moving, one breath at a time, learning patience is another way to climb. Every disappointment carved another line, turning pain into something stronger over time. Looking in the mirror I could finally see the hardest battles happen quietly inside me.
Don't chase applause that disappears. Don't fear the passing years. The loudest voices often fade, but honest hearts remain. But honest hearts remain.
Yeah, morning started coloring the windows downtown. Golden light replacing shadows all around. Construction workers laughing over morning tea, finding joy inside simplicity. Children rode bicycles across familiar streets, making ordinary afternoons feel complete. The eyes still carry futures untouched by fear, dreaming bigger with every passing year. Watching them reminded me of who I used to be. Before responsibilities, we wrote destiny. Back when every setback lasted just one day. Before experience changed the way we pray. Skyline grew taller while the seasons rolled. Some friendships strengthened, others slowly folded. Not because of distance or another time. Sometimes silence wears the heaviest crown.
Built on stone, not on gold. Some stories never grow old. When the daylight disappears, stand beside the one still here. Built on truth through every mile, every tear and every smile. What survives when dreams are gone is what your life was built upon.
I don't count success by numbers anymore, but by expensive things displayed behind the door. Peace became the richest thing I've ever known, something quietly earned instead of owned. The city keeps breathing with or without a name. Every generation learn a similar game. Someone else is standing where I stood before, wondering what tomorrow has in store. Maybe they'll discover sooner than I did. The greatest treasures are the ones that stay hidden. Patience in hard seasons, courage in the rain, hope that keeps returning again and again. Because every sunrise gives another chance, another opportunity to change our stance. Another page waiting to be written clear, another reason not to live in fear. No road stays smooth,
forever that's true. Every mountain offers a different view. The strongest souls aren't born that way, they become stronger day by day. Built on stone, forever strong, helping strength will.
Some dreams look brighter from a distance until you walk toward them. I stood beneath the old train bridge, watching the skyline glow beyond the distant ridge. The towers painted gold against the fading blue, looking like a place where every dream comes true. Cold wind drifted softly through the neighborhood streets, mixing with the rhythm of familiar city beats. People hurried home while I stood still alone, wondering if somewhere else felt more like home. My father always smiled when he saw me stare. He'd say, don't believe every light you see out there. The brightest windows sometimes hide the deepest pain, and every perfect picture leaves something unexplained. Back then I only heard the words I didn't understand, believing life was waiting in some distant land. I thought success was measured by the things you own, not by the peace inside when you're finally alone. The streets I walked were cracked and worn with age. Every wall looked like another weathered page. Each doorway carried echoes of forgotten years, stories built from quiet hope and hidden fears. Neighbors greeted everyone by their first name, even though each family carried different pain. We didn't have much, but we shared what we could, finding little miracles inside the neighborhood. Sometimes the answers don't shine the brightest. Sometimes they whisper, sometimes they wait in. Inside the road you're already walking, beyond the eastern skyline. Dreams still call my soul, but every step I've taken has made my spirit whole. Beyond the eastern skyline, morning stars arrive. The greatest destination was never in the sky. Years rolled forward faster than I thought they would, changing every corner of my childhood neighborhood. Old cafes disappeared, new buildings touched the air, yet memories still lingered quietly everywhere. I crossed unfamiliar streets in cities far away, working through the nights and sleeping through the day. Met people dressed in confidence from head to toe, still carrying burdens nobody could know. Some collected fortunes faster than the wind, still searching for a peace they never seemed to win. Others live with little, but their laughter filled the room, teaching me that joy can quietly bloom. The farther that I traveled from where I began, the more I understood my father's simple plan. He never wanted me to fear the world outside, only not to let illusions be my guide. Every challenge carved another lesson deep, promises are measured by the ones we keep. Every setback slowly shaped another part of me, building someone stronger than I used to be. You can chase horizons, you can cross the sea, but the strongest foundation lives inside what you believe. No city can complete you, no skyline writes your name. The fire that keeps you moving always starts within the flame. Morning trains began to fill the waking streets, coffee shops awaken with familiar beats. Workers smile despite another busy day, finding quiet purpose in an ordinary way. Children race their bicycles beneath the morning sun, dreaming without limits before life had begun. Watching them reminded me of years gone by, when every question lived beneath an endless sky. The skyline still amazed me every single night, glass reflecting thousands of electric lights. But something in my heart had slowly changed, the meaning of success had rearranged. I stopped comparing roads I couldn't see, started building what was right in front of me. Peace arrived in moments small and true, in honest working people who stayed through.
Time became a teacher kinder than before, opening one unexpected door after another door. Every season carries something new to learn. Every ending gave another chance to return. I don't chase reflections dancing on the glass. I wish my present looked more like my past. The richest days are often calm and slow, growing quietly where gratitude can grow. If tomorrow brings another winding road, I'll carry hope instead of fear's heavy load. Because the brightest light I've ever found never came from any distant town. It lived inside persistence every day, inside choosing not to walk away, inside every promise honored to the end, inside every stranger willing to become a friend. Eastern skyline, the lights still softly glow, but now I know the journey matters more than where they show. Beyond the eastern skyline, morning fills the air. The dream was never somewhere else. It was growing right here. The lights will always shine. Cities. Train bridge, some dreams look brighter from a distance until you walk toward them. Every evening I stood beneath the old train bridge, watching the skyline glow beyond the distant ridge. The towers painted gold against the fading blue, looking like a place where every dream comes true. Cold wind drifted softly through the neighborhood streets, mixing with the rhythm of familiar city beats. People hurried home while I stood still alone, wondering if somewhere else